Hello students, today we are going to study here preparation methods of carboxylic acids, definition of carboxylic acids and nomenclature of carboxylic acid. That much part already you have studied. In nomenclature, common names of an acids are given from their sources, and in IUPAC system we have to select the longest carbon chain containing carboxylic group as a parent alkane, and then we have to replace ending E by OIC acid. In this way, the IUPAC name of acids is alkyanoic acids. Then after that, preparation of carboxylic acids. The first method is by acid hydrolysis of nitriles and amides. First of all, here nitriles on hydrolysis they are converted into amides, and amides on further hydrolysis gives acids. Here now, when alkyl nitriles are the compounds in which such type of the C triple bond N group is there. Such type of the group, the compounds which contains C triple bond N group, they are known as nitriles or cyanides. Here, when alkyl nitriles or aryl nitriles on hydrolysis gives amides, which on further acid hydrolysis gives carboxylic acids. I have taken here one general example like this. RC triple bond N, it is known as alkyl nitrile or alkyl cyanide. This compound on hydrolysis addition of water molecule takes place here. Now here air is a triple bond between this carbon and nitrogen. Out of these three bonds, one of the bond breaks here. RC double bond N, here H2O molecule HOH, the bond between this H and OH also breaks here, and this hydrogen it is attached to this nitrogen atom, and this OH group is attached to this carbon atom, and we will get here such type of the compound, and it is an unstable compound. This compound on rearrangement, there is a rearrangement of these atoms takes place, and it is to be converted into amide. Here now, here hydrogen atom it is attached to this nitrogen atom, this NH it is converted into NH2, and this bond it is shifted here, or here is a double bond formation between carbon and oxygen, and we will get here RC double bond O NH2, and the such type of the compounds in which CONH2 group is present, that the compounds are known as amides. It is here formation of amide takes place in the first step. It is alkyl nitrile on hydrolysis gives amide, and this amide on further hydrolysis RC double bond O NH2 in the presence of on acid hydrolysis in the presence of dilute HCl, it gives a reaction is like this here. Now here the bond between this carbon and nitrogen breaks here. Here is addition of water molecule takes place like this OH, and here is H, and it gives RC double bond OH plus NH3. It is carboxylic acid. RC double bond OH, that is the general formula of carboxylic acids. In this way we can convert alkyl nitriles into carboxylic acids or amides into carbo. How will you convert amides into carboxylic acids? असं जर विचारलं, then you have to write here the second step only. And how will you convert alkyl cyanides into carboxylic acid? Then you have to write both these steps. Here now, we can write the same reaction in one step also. RC triple bond N plus 2 H2O molecules are added here. 1 H2O plus H2O plus 2 H2O plus HCl in the presence of acid medium. It gives, now see here, 2 H2O molecules here, H, OH, H, OH. Here, all these three bonds between carbon and nitrogen breaks here, and it is to be get converted into RC double bond O, OH plus nitrogen atom combines with 3 hydrogen atoms and 4 hydrogen atoms and a chlorine atom, and it is to be get converted into NH4Cl. It is carboxylic acid. carboxylic acid. Such type of the reaction is that is also given in our book. RC double bond ON plus 2H2O plus HCl gives RCOOH plus NH4Cl. It is in this way we can convert nitriles into carboxylic acids. I have taken here some more examples. By using this method we can prepare acetic acid like this. When acetonitrile CH3C triple bond N is treated with water molecule, then it gives such the unstable compound, and after rearrangement of this compound it gives CH3CONH2, that is acetamide. Acetamide on further hydrolysis gives CH3COH plus NH3 acetic acid. Here I have taken here this reaction in two steps. We can write the same reaction in one step also. CH3C triple bond N plus 2H2 plus HCl gives CH3COH plus NH4Cl. Now then it is regarding about the first method of preparation, that is from by hydrolysis of nitriles or cyanides. Now the second method of preparation is by hydrolysis of acyl chlorides. Acyl chlorides on hydrolysis gives carboxylic acid. This method is useful for the preparation of aliphatic as well as aromatic carboxylic acids. It means that by using this method we can prepare aliphatic as well as aromatic carboxylic acids. The general formula of acid chlorides is like this: RC double bond OCl plus H2O. It gives here now H2O means HOH. This Cl combines with this H, formation of HCl takes place, that will be the byproduct, and here formation of product takes place like this: RC double bond OH plus HCl. It is carboxylic acid. It is carboxylic acid. In this way we can convert acyl chlorides into carboxylic acids. All these are nothing but the hydrolysis methods. By using hydrolysis of alkycyanides, now the hydrolysis of acyl chlorides, then hydrolysis of anhydrides and hydrolysis of esters. Here now I have taken here general example. Then after that, for example, CH3COCl, acetyl chloride, CH3COCl plus H2O, it gives CH3C double bond OH plus HCl. It is acetic acid or ethanoic acid. It is acetyl chloride, or it is also known as ethanoyl chloride. Here in this way we can prepare carboxylic acids by hydrolysis of acyl chlorides. Now the third method, that is also hydrolysis by hydrolysis of anhydrides. By hydrolysis of anhydrides. Anhydrides are the compounds, they have general formula like this: RC double bond OO, C double bond OR. Same structure, we can write the same structure like this: RC double bond O. Here is RC double bond O like this. It is anhydride. Again, this anhydride on hydrolysis means addition of water molecule, it gives carboxylic acid. Two molecules of carboxylic acids. Here addition of water molecule takes place, the bond between this carbon and oxygen breaks here, and addition of water molecule takes place like this, and RC double bond O combines with this H, formation of RCOH, and here RC double bond O, this carbon atom combines with this OH group, and formation of two molecules of RC double bond OH. It is carboxylic acid. In this way we can prepare carboxylic acids from anhydrides, or we can convert anhydrides into carboxylic acids. Here another example is here acetic anhydride. Here acetic anhydride means instead of these two alkyl groups we have to take here CH3 group like this: CH3 C double bond O, CH3 C double bond O plus HOH. It gives two molecules of CH3 C double bond OH. It is ethanoic acid. It is acetic anhydride, or it is also known as ethanoic anhydride, where this acetic anhydride on hydrolysis gives acetic acid or ethanoic acid. Then fourth method again, that is again hydrolysis. By hydrolysis of esters, esters, we can convert esters into carboxylic acids by doing the hydrolysis, that is by doing the hydrolysis in the presence of acid and in the presence of alkali. Therefore, hydrolysis of ester, that is to be carried by acid, that is known as acid hydrolysis. In the presence of acid hydrolysis of esters, we know that the general formula of esters is like this: R C double bond O R. It is general formula of an ester. Hydrolysis means addition of water molecule. In the presence of acid means we can take here mineral acids like dilute HCl or dilute H2SO4. Then see here, the bond between this alkyl group and oxygen atom breaks here. Hydrogen goes to this oxygen atom and this alkyl group is attached to this OH group, and it gives a mixture of carboxylic acid plus alcohol. RC double bond OH, it is carboxylic acid. ROH, it is a formula of alcohol. In this way, we will get here mixture of carboxylic acid and alcohol. When ester is hydrolyzed by using acids like dilute HCl, H2SO4, then it gives carboxylic acid and alcohol. Here example is taken here like this. We can take here CH3 C double bond O C2H5. It is ethyl acetate or ethyl acetate, that is the common name, and ethyl ethanoate, that is an IUPAC name, that on hydrolysis in the presence of H plus, we can write like this, or dilute H2SO4 or dilute HCl. It gives here the bond between this oxygen and carbon atom breaks here. H goes to this carbon oxygen atom and OH group is attached to this C2H5 group, and it gives CH3 C double bond OH plus C2H5OH. It gives mixture of acetic acid and ethanol, ethanoic acid and ethanol. It is ethyl acetate or ethyl ethanoate. It is regarding about acid hydrolysis of an esters. Now then, alkaline hydrolysis. Same method is when alkaline hydrolysis of ester gives carboxylic acid salt of carboxylic acid, gives salt of carboxylic acid, which on acidification or which on acid hydrolysis or treatment with acid like dilute HCl gives carboxylic acid. See here, when reaction here now acid hydrolysis, and now here alkaline hydrolysis, when ethyl acetate, I have taken here example, that is ethyl acetate. When ethyl acetate is treated with alkali like NaOH, after heating with alkali like NaOH, it gives here, now the sodium goes to this oxygen atom and OH group is attached to this ethyl group, and it gives CH3 C double bond ONA plus C2H5OH. It is a salt of acid. Actually, here in this reaction, formation of acid takes place as like that of acid hydrolysis, but this reaction takes place in the presence of base. Acid which is formed here, CH3COH or RCOH, that always reacts with the base, that is a neutralization reaction takes place, and therefore that acid which is formed, that is to be converted into salt of acid, and we can convert this salt of acid into carboxylic acid by doing the reaction of this salt of acid, by doing the hydrolysis of this salt of acid in the presence of acid. Then it gives CH3 C double bond ONA, it gives CH3 C double bond OH. Here the bond between this oxygen and sodium atom breaks here, and H goes to this hydrogen atom, it is attached to this O, and it gives CH3COH plus NaOH, that is to be NaOH again regenerated here. Here it is acetic acid. In this way we can convert esters into acids by alkaline hydrolysis. We have to remember that in the first step, in acid hydrolysis, there is direct formation of carboxylic acid takes place. But here in alkaline hydrolysis, acid is formed there, but that acid reacts with base and formation of salt of acid takes place. And that salt of acid, by doing the reaction with water in the presence of acid, gives acetic acid or alkyanoic acid. Here there is one more example is given in our book, that is C2H5 C double bond O OCH3. Here it is according to IUP system or according to common name system. First of all, we have to write the name of that alkyl group in nomenclature of esters. First of all, we have to write the name of an alkyl group attached to this oxygen atom. Here similarly, oxygen atom, the alkyl group attached to the oxygen atom is methyl, and then we have to write the name of that parent alkane, that is it contains parent acid, that is propionic acid. Acid is replaced by OAT, therefore it is methyl propanoate. Nomenclature already I have taken this in 11th. Here methyl propanoate on treatment with this on alkaline hydrolysis reacts with NaOH and gives C2H5 C double bond ONA plus CH3OH. It is sodium propanoate. It is a salt of acid. Sodium propanoate, that is the IUPAC name. Sodium propionate, that is the common name. And now here this sodium propanoate on hydrolysis, on acid hydrolysis, gives propionic acid C2H5 C double bond OH plus NaOH. It is propionic acid or propionic acid. Propionic acid, that is the IUPAC name, and propionic acid, that is the common name. Now here such type of the salts are formed here. Sodium salt, if we have instead of the NaOH, if we have taken here KOH, then we will get here instead of the sodium salt we will get here potassium salt. Such type of the sodium or potassium salts, sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acids are known as soaps. And this reaction or the reactions, hence alkaline hydrolysis, this reaction, that is alkaline hydrolysis of esters, is known as saponification reactions. For the formation of soap, here instead of these such type of the here sodium or potassium salt of higher fatty acids, we have to take here higher fatty acid, that is required for the formation of soap. And here in this reaction salt of acid takes place, and that is known as soap. Therefore this reaction is also known as saponification reaction. Today we stop here. Thank you.